Do You Remember? By Anonymous. The first Pokemon game I ever owned was Pokemon Gold. I don't remember my team entirely, but I remember the Pokemon I started with. Feraligatr. Feraligatr and I tore through the game, defeating trainer after trainer, even beating Red himself atop Mount Silver. And then, the internal battery ran dry. When that happened, I was devastated. I never regarded my Pokemon as simply bits of data, I saw them as friends. Having my save file deleted was akin to having a close friend die. Over time, I continued to acquire games: Sapphire, Emerald, Leaf Green, Pearl, and Platinum. But I never forgot Gold. It wasn't long before I heard of the new remakes of the Johto region games, Heart Gold and Soul Silver. This offered the chance to play my beloved Johto region for the first time since Gold died. And soon as they came out, I rushed to the nearest GameStop and picked one up. As soon as I turned the game on, I felt a tingle in my fingers, an uncomfortable feeling that something was wrong. I shrugged it off as overexcitement and began the game. I named myself Xavier, as I always do, and went to go pick up a starter from Professor Elm. When I reached the lab, I saw a familiar form of the rival. Let's call him Silver for simplicity's sake. I went up and spoke to him. What he said unsettled me. "Welcome back." Welcome back? That wasn't what he said in Gold, was it? That's not what he's supposed to say. I tried to speak to him again. Nothing. I tried a few more times, then gave up and entered the lab. Professor Elm was waiting for me. "Hello, Xavier. Glad to see you again." What the hell? "They're waiting for you. They've been here for many years. Do you remember them?" Here I was given a yes-no option. Confused, but growing a sense of suspicion, I chose no. Pity. But of course, you wouldn't remember, would you? Not someone like you. You've moved on. Here I lost control of my character. I walked over to the healing machine where 6 Pokeballs waited. The screen faded out. Then promptly faded into a dark room. It took me a minute to realize where I was. The House of Memories, in Lavender Town. Mr. Fuji awaited me. There waiting. I was led into an underground chamber. With horror, I realized that the graphics were changing. No longer were they new, clear graphics of the DS. Instead, they were pixelated, reminiscent of those of the Game Boy Color. Upon reaching the lower chamber, Mr. Fuji stood aside. "This is for you alone. I cannot stay." He left, and I was left to face the 6 gravestones. What was this? "Hello again. We've missed you. Oh, so much." "Do you remember?" Of course he doesn't. He's moved on. Out of the graves came 6 figures, their detail horrific. Noctowl, Eridos, Togetic, Donphan, Hitmontop, Feraligatr. They were almost exactly as I remembered them, except I sensed an angry vibe from them. "You've moved on. You don't remember us. You don't care about us. You don't want us. You don't need us. You don't love us." Here, I was given a yes-no option. Confused, I clicked no. No? You think us wrong? He says that now. Look at him. Yes. Smug. Thinking he owns it all. He never wanted us. He never loved us. My old Feraligatr stepped forward. I could almost feel the breath of his enormous jaw on my face. "Like it or not, Xavier, we are yours, so if you will not permit us to join you..." My character began to spin, like that of the dig animation, but I knew I wasn't escaping. "You will join us." The screen zoomed in on my character's face, and, for a split second, I thought I saw horror and fear in his pixelated eyes. Then the screen went black. I've begun playing through my older games now, games I haven't touched in months, especially Sapphire. Because when they remake the Hoenn games, I don't want to be abandoned again. That was Do You Remember? Final thoughts? Absolute generic crap. We've seen all of this 1,000 times. Do you love us? You've abandoned us has been done 1,000 times. That being followed by yes or no has been done 1,000 times. Pokemon from older games coming back and being abandoned has been done 1,000 times. Lavender Town has been done 1,000 times. There's absolutely nothing original about this story. Who the hell requested this, and why? I guess that's it for today's episode and the 6th day of a Creepypasta a day. One more to go, and I have very high hopes for it. If you want to see more creepypasta I've read, the description has a link to the playlist of them. The description also has a link to my Flash Trash playlist. Flash Trash is a series where Brenton and I play bad horror Flash games while doing live commentary. The games may suck, but hey, still scarier than this story. Stay tuned for tomorrow when we tackle the most requested creepypasta that everyone wants to hear me read, Jessica. Until tomorrow, sweet dreams.